This is Marla White reporting on the Roman-Sabine War and the abduction of the Sabine women. Romulus and the city of Rome. This is Romulus, which happened to be the founder, or he is a mythological founder of Rome, the first of the 7 kings to lead the Roman kingdom. Romulus established the Roman Senate by choosing 100 men, leading families to lead the Senate. The patres, or the city fathers, and their descendants, known as the patricians, forming one of the 2 major social classes in Rome. The other class are the plebes, or the plebeians, consist of servants, freedmen, fugitives who sought asylum in Rome, those captured in the war, and those granted a residence in the city of Rome. Now, to encourage the growth of the city, Romulus outlawed infanticide. What it is a crime of killing a child within the year of birth. Romulus also faced an obstacle with the little population of women in the city to increase the population of women. Romulus planned a mass abduction of young Sabine women. Again, this is a painting of Romulus, who is the mythological founder of Rome. Let me introduce the Sabine tribe. The Sabine tribe, also referred to as Sabine in Latin, a group of people with Italic descent, settled in ancient Italy. After Rome was founded, a population of the Sabine, or again, the Sabines tribe, soon after entered Rome and merged with those already settled in the city. The abduction of the young Sabine woman. This is very big in the history of ancient Rome, and I do have a painting to illustrate that, which is a very well-known painting. To gain the female population, Romulus plotted on a mass abduction to capture young women from neighboring tribes, the Sabine, to make wives for Roman men, because at that time there were very little population of female. In order for the Roman Empire to grow, they would have to reproduce. And again, one of the things that Romulus have plotted is a mass abduction to capture young women, Sabine women, from neighboring tribes, which is Sabine. To lure the young Sabine women to captivity, Romulus and his people held a religious festival, welcoming and inviting the neighboring settlements, which is the Sabines, to attend the festivity. It's basically a trickery that Romulus have pulled, and he was successful in fulfilling that. And during the festivity, upon Romulus' order, at a given signal, all the able-bodied Roman men seized any young Sabine woman. So any of the young Sabine women that was seized was captured and was abducted. The Roman-Sabine War, which is a series of wars during the earlier expansion of ancient Rome, which is basically following, which is an outrage. It came from an outrage of the Sabine tribe following the abduction of the young Sabine women. They then launched an invasion of Rome, or they tried to launch an invasion of Rome. Due to a fortunate twist, the Sabine women, which shows on the painting, who were in captive, eventually wed and turned into wives of Roman men. After overcoming the initial shock and trauma of the captivity, began to accept adjusting to life in Rome. And during the Roman-Sabine War, which again shows in the illustration right here, the Sabine woman was believed to have led an intervention that ended the war and initiated a cordial alliance between the Romans and the Sabine tribe. And what they did with that intervention, it led to a peaceful, basically ending the war between the Sabine tribe and the Romans, which led to this alliance that served peace and common rule between the 2 kingdoms. The Romans, that was led by Romulus, and the Sabine tribe that was led and headed by Titus Tatius. That is all for now with a breaking news report. So this is your news anchor, Marla White, from Roman News Live.